Parashat Yitro, the heavens tear open, and every Jewish man, woman, and child hears the voice of their own creator, and the first words that rip through the thick air, Hanochi Hashem Elokecha Asher Hozaticha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. I am the Lord your God. A lot of ink has been spilled trying to understand the first pasuk and its function. Most of the commandments are in fact commandments, but Anochi is not a verb, let alone an imperative verb. So how are we supposed to relate to it, and how does it count, and what do we do with it? So the Rambam, we know, famously takes this pasuk as the source for the requirement to believe in God. There is a mitzvah to believe in God, and the mitzvah is Anochi Hashem Elokecha. God said so. The Ramban, in his Hasagor on the Rambam, defends the position of the Bahag that this is not in fact a mitzvah. Not to say that believing in God is optional, but it would be difficult to call it a mitzvah, meaning it's a prerequisite to all the other mitzvot. How can you sit here and talk about putting on tefillin or shaking a lulav if no one told you to? So Anochi Hashem Elokecha is not a mitzvah. It's a prerequisite to the mitzvot. It's a super mitzvah, so to speak, is the position of the Bahag and later of the Ramban. I think there's a interesting textual hook that maybe maps onto this machloket a little bit and is either way certainly of incredible meaning and importance to us. A lot of ink has also been spilled on the word Anochi. Anochi is a strange word. It's a rare word. In modern Hebrew, much more so. But even throughout Sefer Shmot, the word Ani appears at least 4 times as often as the word Anochi. So why would God begin his most famous address of all time with the word Anochi? If you were Moshe Rabbeinu and you heard the uncommon usage of the word Anochi, you might have a flashback. And the flashback you would have would be to the last time you were standing in this very place. The first time the word Anochi is used in Sefer Shmot is also by God and is on the same mountain, at the burning bush. Vayomer Anochi Elohei Avicha Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Vayisiter Moshe Panav Kirem Abit El HaElohim. I am the God of your forefathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Isn't that fascinating? Both times, God chooses to use the word Anochi in both situations where he is revealing himself, first to Moshe alone, and then to the Jewish people as a whole. But there's another connection. God chooses to present himself as Anochi Hashem Elokecha in Yitro. However, not so when he presents himself to Moshe. When he presents himself to Moshe, he's not Elokecha. He's Elokei Avotecha. God can only say Elokecha after he's able to say Asher Hozaticha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. I took you out of Egypt. I am your God. I'm not the infinite wave force. I'm not the cold author of the laws of physics. I'm not the source of the Big Bang. I'm the one who heard you cry. I'm the one who heard you languish. I'm the one who stepped in. I intervened in human history because I heard you. I stepped in and I took you out. And that's important because of that, God, Kiviyachol, is able to say Elokecha. Before that, God can only say, I had a relationship with your fathers, you should trust me. Because Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov knew who I was. You, not yet, but you will. It's a prerequisite, that relationship. God has to Kiviyachol give. God has to provide. And think about all that means for us. If God has to give, intervene, change the course of human destiny in order to move from Elokei Avotecha to say Elokecha, that I am your God because I irreversibly changed the course of human destiny. What does that mean for us in our relationships and for how we conduct ourselves and how we think of ourselves as agents in the world that he gave for us and the mission he provided for us? Maybe, if we focus on that enough, then the small fire of the burning bush that became a great fire on Chorev will become an even great fire that compels us further. Shabbat Shalom.